Hello everybody and welcome to the midweek market update from Smack the Markets for the 7th of August. So the past couple of trading sessions have been rather quiet in the markets, more typical of sort of summer trading conditions with light fundamental news announcements on the calendar. Having said that, there's also been an element of many markets sort of licking its wounds after the big sell-offs and also sort of trying to establish sort of direction, sort of the next move on the dollar. However, there's still plenty of sort of news going on in the background. We still have the China and sort of US sort of tensions which are sort of escalating or seem to be escalating. We've still got Brexit, we've still got Iran. So there's still plenty of other issues there going on in the markets behind the scenes. So let's take a look at how the markets fared from the opportunities we discussed on Monday and the sort of opportunities that we're looking at going into the remainder of this week. Now, if we come and have a look at the Dow here, the Dow Jones futures contract has sort of rallied up here. We've had quite a rebound off the sell-off from the last week here, and markets sort of bounced off that key 25,000 level. And taking a look at this from a more sort of intraday perspective, we can see that the market's kind of pushing up towards that sort of 26,000 sort of area here. So there's certainly been plenty of support in the market around that 25,000 level. But of course, this is just a rebound within the context of a very sharp move to the short side on this index and indeed all of the US indices. So very much squarely intraday trading opportunities for us on these markets. At the moment, we're looking at around this 26,000 level. If the market gets above 26,000, we've got that next sort of trading window up to 26,200 and 26,300 accordingly. There's many other sort of structure points within this market if the market continues to step up and we get positive action pushing higher. However, of course, 26,000 is a key decision point on this market, and if the market sort of rolls over at this point, as we can see here on the 8-hour chart, it is a ripe place for trend traders to be looking at new opportunities, sort of testing back down towards those lows at 25,000. On Monday, we also discussed platinum, and this was our sort of pick of our commodity for the week, and we were looking at platinum retesting up here, moving up here to the highs towards 88 and 900. Now, last week we managed to capture some nice trades here after the market breached 850. Our ultimate target on this move was up there to the 900 level, and that's based off the weekly chart. Since then, and all the volatility that we had last week, the market sort of slipped back into our key 850 level. The market's really sort of finding support at that point. And again, nothing has really changed since Monday. So we're still looking for higher prices, still looking for this to break. But if we have a look at this on the 4-hour time frame, well, the 4 or 8-hour time frame, you can see that there's a level up here. So just above that 850, so 863 or 860, 863, there is another area here where the market's kind of putting in this the highs here of this sort of consolidation. So giving us sort of quite a nice sort of consolidation here. Things are still looking bullish from a momentum point of view, and once the market can get above this area, that sort of sets things up sort of nicely for a move to a retest of 88 and possibly on there to that 900. So we're still bullish platinum. That's the sort of opportunity that we're looking for. Now, we also discussed dollar Sing on Monday. This was the trade setup that we were looking at on Monday. We're looking for a bounce off this sort of 138 level effectively as the market sort of pulled back into the moving averages. The setup actually took a few days to actually materialize, and it actually played out last night. So you can see the market sort of slipped back into the moving average zone here. This was the setup that we identified, and we've been waiting for that to trigger. So eventually last night it triggered, and we hit target on that market last night. So opportunities going forward in the Forex market, a lot of these markets are looking quite stretched now, and in some ways somewhat sort of indecisive, waiting on direction from the dollar and also some other key markets. Some themes that we can take away, though, is that the yen is particularly strong. So yen and Swissy have been gaining strength, yen particularly. And if we take a look at some of the opportunities against the yen, then markets like euro yen and pound yen are ones that are starting to come to fruition and starting to come to of interest to us. So these markets broadly been in long-term short trends against the yen, as you can see here. We've had a bit of a pullback recently over the past sort of week or so, and now we can start to see that the strength of the yen is prevailing, and we're starting to get sort of like a push down now below these sort of consolidation sort of levels that the market's been putting in on these sort of mid time frames. So looking at short opportunities here on the yens, certainly on euro yen is one of our picks here, and looking for the trend to continue on these macro time frames, and that's going to allow multiple sort of opportunities on lower time frame entries. So those are the some of the markets here that we're keeping a close eye on in the trading room going into the second half of this week. I certainly hope it helps and look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye for now.